And his name is Blue.
How long y'all down for?
Well, we're gonna leave Sunday. We've been out since last Friday.
Okay.
They're right here in New York.
Okay, yeah, we right here in Memphis, man. We just
I'm back and forth to work.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
okay.
So she comes home. When I come home,
Hi.
Yeah.
she stay down here doing stuff.
Okay.
How's everybody
Yeah,
doing? You do know you're in my live.
I think it's son and daughter. Yeah. Okay.
I just want to make sure you knew.
And we started to bring that canoe down here. We got a little canoe.
How is everyone?
Y'all been to Charlotte at all?
No, we've been down there, but just to spend the day. We never camped down there. You know, is it?
We got one of those. We can take it up to Arkansas,
Yeah,
Missouri, and things like that. But my truck won't pull. My truck won't pull that.
exactly.
It's tough on me.
That's why I like it. It's I had another one, but I have
Guys.
yeah.
Hey, thank you. You don't have to stay long. I appreciate you guys. I am actually with friends who are camping not so far from my home. And
I heard that big
I
Ford over
am
there.
allowing them to try to encourage me to come camping this weekend. We shall see. I've never gone camping before. 42 years old, and I've never been camping. Hey, Miss Sheila, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Miss Sylvia, thank you for coming in.
I ain't gonna forget that.
I appreciate you guys. So it's the best to say.
Okay,
because the lighting isn't all that well.
I haven't called no grown man Danny Pooh. Probably.
Hey, Miss Sylvia, thank you for coming in.
No, Monday.
With the light not being all that well, I may not stay on too long, but wanted to definitely be a woman of my word. And so tonight's topic is who am I? Hey, CeeLo. Yeah, it's gonna be blurry. Hey, Farida. I just looked over there myself and saw that it was blurry, and that's because the connection is coming from my. You know what? Hold on, let me try something different.
That little chicken gave me some light, dog.
This may work better in my favor. Give me 1 second, guys.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go out for a minute, but you guys hold on 1 second for me. Okay. Is this better? View-wise? Thank you, Blacklight Records. Is this better, guys? Let me see here. Okay, this is better. Let me clean out my camera. Give me 1 quick second. All right. Definitely better. Can you guys hear me? CeeLo said much better, host. Can you hear me? Did you miss me? Of course, Vermont, of course. Always. Okay, hold on. Dre, could you be my cameraman for just a moment while I set up my contraptions? Because that didn't work at all. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. What is really going on? Was that you back? Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. All right, y'all. I'm trying to learn. They're convincing me, so y'all will know tomorrow, based on tomorrow's topic, if I'm going camping or not. Not a fan of books. Love outside. Love the river. Love the trees. But bugs and I do not get along. Home. So tonight's topic is, who am I? And that is the question that actually answers. Hey, hey, Peter Lloyd. Thank you so much for rating me tonight. I appreciate it more than you know. Miss Brooks, thank you so much for coming in. I thank all of you guys for coming in. Wouldn't be a chat without you guys. He said Derek be outside. Yeah, Derek, they got me outside. Like, what was Jasmine Sullivan's songs? What was Jasmine Sullivan's song? Not I bust the windows. I bust the windows out your car. Not that one. The Lions, Tigers, and Bears. How it go though? Kim, how does it go? The Lions. I don't know. You can play it in your ear to give me the lyrics. But anyway, hello, Derek C. Williams. Did I see you someplace today? Always. We're always running into each other on these YouTube streets. I'm still working, so I'm not super active in the chat, but I thank you for being here. Black Light Records, thank you for being here. Trez, come here real quick so they can see who said estranglement. So this is Trez. So I told Trez about your story, and he was like, an entanglement? Oh no, that was an estranglement. And I laughed so hard. I was like, I was trying to figure out what was the right word to use. But yeah, I enjoy hearing your stories. Thank you for sharing your life with us and just being so open. It definitely blesses us. Who are you? Good song from Loose Ends, 1986. I don't know that one, Derek. I'm mad because that song is in my head and I cannot think of how the lyrics go. Something Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Yeah. But anyway, my man's got his cigar. Derek smokes cigars as well. Oh yeah, Derek. Dre loves cigars. Trez loves cigars. Aisha loves cigars. Yep. Little known fact about me, people. What do y'all think about that? Um, Just trying to read comments here. As told by Tina, thank you for coming in. You have tickled me today. I just want you to know that. Hey, Motivate One. What you laughing at, Kim? So, tonight's live, truthfully, is, who am I? And like that's the question that we have to ask ourselves and answer. I mean, if you're cooking them, yeah. And that we have to answer. And I think that when we answer that question, it kind of helps us figure out who we are, where we're supposed to be in life, where we're headed in life. I know for me, I went through, of course, you go through the phases of a child and trying to figure out who you are, um, figure out your identity. But then even as an adult, we still go through the struggle of trying to figure out our identity, who we are. I know it's lions, tigers, and bears, but I still don't know I don't have the melody. Thank you, baby. Melodies from heaven. I see that took me somewhere else, but I still don't have that other one. Um, to kind of know who we are, and so look at this. This is why I don't do lives from my phone because people send me text. Rudy just said casino tonight with a question mark. um, so this is why I try not to go live from my phone often, y'all, because I get distracted easily. And with such an important topic, I don't need to be distracted. Um,
Ziploc bags.
you need anything else, Fred? You need anything else? Yeah. So there is outlines to this whole thing, but I don't know. It may be comical, but when it's like we evolve, right? So we started out as children, and you're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Host all that mud. I can't do that. The girl, that is not mud. That's water. That's not mud. That's the lake. I will give you a tour because that's a lot of water over there. Let me see if I can turn it around. See, now y'all got me chasing squirrels. Can y'all see the water behind me? Like that's not mud. That is oil, and back there is nothing but water. All water. Um, yeah, we're not far from home. However, I'm not making any promises. Um, I ain't making no promises. You know, I know I told y'all I was a country girl, but my country didn't include all this. So yeah, what you can hear me? Oh, who are you? Simply look in the mirror and be honest. I know that I do. Oh, that's a pond. Now, Vermont, you're gonna make me get up and walk, and I don't want to do that. So I guess it could be considered a pond right behind me, but the part that's over there where you really can't see, that's a like lake, lake. Um, hold on. Dre wants me to mute for a moment. Hold on. That's it. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I'm not scared of singing it sold out. Is it affair? But I'm scared of loving you. Um, I knew it was the song. It was bothering me that I couldn't get the melody to it. Crystal G says you're on location. Pretty much, pretty much, pretty much. So yeah. So who are you? Or who am I? When we're younger, we talk about what we want to be when we grow up. We talk about what we want to do when we grow up. We talk about all of our dreams and our aspirations, and then we grow up, right? And life sometimes doesn't pan out the way that we thought that it would be. Like for me, I honestly thought that I would either be a nurse, a pharmacist, or in the military. I had Vermont said Dre didn't want to copyright. Absolutely. He said mute. He's learning. That's the EP. He's the executive producer. Um, and so like I knew I wanted to be those things. CeeLo, look, knowing we grew up in the country, still bougie. No, no, no. I don't like them bugs. I guess because we grew up with them, and now I just have a different relationship with them. I don't care for them at all. But it is beautiful out here. That's the thing. Like I love the scenery. I just don't like the creatures that come with the scenery. Sylvia says, I believe that when we know our identity, it helps us move into the purpose that God designed for us. Interesting that I'm writing a book on that at the moment. Sylvia, I agree with you 100%. Um, host host is bougie in country. Now that could be. Hey, Carter Club, thank you so much. Um, and so as we get older, we evolve and things change. And I've said it before, things that we like or once like we don't like anymore, or we may like that and something in addition to. Example, I'm gonna talk about how I hated liver growing up. I absolutely hated it. And my mom, it seemed like she cooked it at least twice a week. I didn't like it. But as an adult, I love liver now. Don't eat it as often, but I do love it. The same with different types of fruits and vegetables that I didn't like. You get older, things kind of change. And so I think our identity is the same way. Like when we're younger, we kind of know the things that are important to us. We know the things that we want to be. We know the places that we want to go. But then we come to like the teenage period of awkwardness where we really don't know who we are. We're trying to find ourselves. That's when our parents are mad because we either have cut some bangs or dyed our hair without permission or got a hidden tattoo somewhere or hidden piercing. I didn't do any of those things. I was 18 um, when I did those things, but that's because we're feeling the world, trying to find ourselves, trying to find our place, and that's understandable. And so then we get into our 20s, and because society has kind of outlined how things supposed to be. Early 20s, we're probably dating. I was married in my early 20s, and then we're probably dating, and then children and things are already outlined for us, and so we still have to kind of maneuver through who we are throughout that process. And so one thing, hold on, because I don't want to not see the comments. Let me go up just a little bit. Um, you know what I didn't think about? I believe that, okay, we talked about that one. Um, Sylvia Dallas said, I thought I would be a vet, but I cried every time we had to put down an animal. I also could not stand the smell of blood. Definitely can understand that. That's kind of what happened with me with being a nurse. And I love being a pharmacy tech. And the crazy part is I ended up doing hair. I ended up doing a lot of things. Like I was not limited to one thing that I had to do. Well, when I got like right before my 30s. I had been in my marriage. It wasn't the best marriage, and I had finally made a decision that okay, this isn't the life that I want to live, but still trying to find myself, but knowing that this part I can't do it. And so I got out of that, and then going into my 30s, still trying to figure myself out, find my way. And I think it was around 32, right before I turned 33, was when I realized my value as a human, my value as a woman, um, and um, that I was worthy, and not that I was worthy because someone said I was worthy, but because God created me as worthy. That's when I became more, um, what's the word? How can I explain it? More strong about who I was and knowing who I was. I became okay with not trying to please everybody. I became okay with not trying to um, make sure everyone else was happy, and I just started living life for me. I knew I wanted to be a great mom, and so I started focusing on things like that. I went to parenting classes, which no one ordered me to go to parenting classes. I didn't have to go to parenting classes, but I just knew I wanted to learn something different. I didn't want to raise my children the way that I was raised. So at that point, I found an identity in being a mom. And then I went to hair school. Well, I had already gone to hair school, but I started working full time doing hair. Then I became a banker. Mind you, years before I had done the pharmacy tech and all the other things. And so I got all those things and all of that knowledge and all of that earthly stuff, but it still didn't identify me. It still didn't identify who I was. Um, Sylvia says, "Well, I know the smell of blood thing came from the fact that I saw my father die and there was a lot of blood. This was at 3 years old. Wow." Derek says, "On average, 30 is almost always the turning point. Motivate one, more self aware." Yes, that's it. Thank you, Esther Rose. Thank you. They're trying to convince me to come camping this weekend. If I do, this is where I'll be going live from the weekend, but I'll let you guys know. I'll see how it goes after tonight. I have experienced flies at like times 10 from home, and then there's mosquitoes. Um, and I don't like off and all the other stuff. Like it, I don't like the smell of it. So I don't know. We'll see. My husband is geeked. He's like, "Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go." And I'm like, I've never been camping in my life. Never. Not even in our yard. I mean, we had a big yard. Well, y'all saw the yard in the introduction. So, like, yeah, I don't know. And so I think when we know, and I think Derek said it best when he said, looking in the mirror and just be honest. And that's the real part. Like, you have to know your weaknesses and be honest about them. You have to know that everything that we go through in life shapes and molds our perspective. I just said it on Blacklight Records um, live, how our vision or what we've experienced is often skewed if we don't go outside of our family, outside of our culture, outside of our environment, outside of our city and see the world. Then we have this skewed perception, this skewed view, and we truly don't know who we are, what we like, what we don't like, because we've only been around what we've been around. And I don't know if that makes sense. We've only been around what we've been around. So when it comes to me and identity, like I know that I'm genuine. I know that I stand on truth, but like I said the other day, truth is just my perception, my perspective, and that's my truth. Like nobody can take that from me. At the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that my truth is my fact, but it doesn't mean that my truth is a lie either. Um, and so understanding that, um, I know that I'm strong. I know that um, I'm strong willed. I know that I can be stubborn. Um, but does all of those characteristics and traits come together to identify who I am? Do all of those traits and characteristics make me who I am? Or is it just the fact that my name is Aisha and I was born this particular day? I was raised by these particular parents. Like, what is the thing that makes my identity what it is? Because we know it's not sexuality, because identity and sexuality are two different things. So your sexual preference again has nothing to do with your identity. Um, when you're talking about um, I want what her name, Lord, and it has slipped my mind. Um, you know, God, what is the lady name that identifies as a black woman? But she's technically not. But if she identifies as that, like, is that not her identity? Am I making sense? And so until we can answer that question, I think we'll always be stuck with, well, Who am I? Like, because my name, again, doesn't define me. My, Cindy Randall says, I am God's child. That I am. But then what about the person that doesn't, um, what do you call, identify God as a creator or God as their um, deity? What about them? How do they know who they are? Um, one, making sure I'm reading everything. Derek says office never good. I just don't like the smell of it. Crimping ain't easy. Hi. Yes, Rachel Dozier, I think that's her name. The positive mukbanger. Good evening, Aisha and chat. I'm passing through tonight. Can't stay. However, I hope you have a wonderful last night. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Vermont paint and photos. I'm sorry, Aisha. I need to step away. You are fine. Oh no, 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 no. And please take something. Sum total. Good and bad strengths and weaknesses. And the positive, I don't know who Laverne Cox is, but it was Rachel Dozier, and she was saying how she identifies as black. I can't take that away from her. If that's how she identifies, that's how she identifies. But is that all to her identity? Um, I actually, we think about our strengths and our weaknesses. I like what Derek says. Um, our good and our bad, even our ugly moments. But can you answer the question, who am I? Can you stand in the mirror and say, okay, okay, Aisha, okay, who are you? And oftentimes I ramble off the things that I do. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a this, I'm a that, but that's not my identity. That's not who I am. Yeah, I do those things, and those things are a part of my identity, but that's not who I am. Um, And so I think when we as individuals answer that question, the age old question of who am I, that then um, will help us find our true identity. Um, and I don't know. I know it's Maya Angelou in her "Still I Rise" poem. There are things that talk about how our strengths and how we come through certain adversities, but is that our identity? Um, and when I look up identity, which I've done this before because we did the whole identity um, versus sexuality, um, it says it's the fact, as far as a noun, the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. Um, and the second definition is a close similarity or affinity. The initiative created an identity between the city and the suburbs. Um, and of course, I love once Miriam. She says the identity, the distinguishing character or personality of an individual, the relationship established by a psychological identification, um, the condition of being the same with something described or as asserted, um, sameness of essentials or generic character in different instances, sameness in all that constitutes the objective reality of a thing, oneness, an equation that is satisfied for all values of the symbols, and that's to do with math and identity of the element. But basically, the definition is saying that it's a distinguishing character, the personality of an individual. So would I describe myself as Aisha is this person that um, So what I say, hi, I'm Aisha. I believe there's nothing in this world that I cannot endure. I believe that God created me in His likeness. I believe that um, He created me to be a light in dark places. I believe that He allowed me to endure some of the things that I've endured in my life so that I can help others. I believe that I am to spread my love as much as I can, and that my love is going to be contagious um, and infect others, and that will cause others to infect or spread love. I believe that the words that I speak out of my mouth have power, so therefore I speak life into people and not death. I believe that I have the ability to make change. I believe I am a catalyst for change. I believe that God allowed my brain to be the way that it is and wired the way that it is and think the way that I think so that I can bring a different perspective to the table. Like, is all of that my identity? Or is it just I'm a girl, I'm a woman, I'm female, I'm black, 5'4". My husband may take off an inch and a half. Um, Motivate one says the essence of one's true heart revealed. Derek, I agree. She is interesting. I actually like what Motivate One just said in terms of the essence of one's true heart revealed. I I I I think for me that is definitely identity. Your heart it has nothing to do with everything that we see, which is kind of crazy because if it's somebody that did a crime or something, it's like, can you identify the suspect? What did the suspect look like? Is this your stolen goods? Can you identify or pick them out? Or someone passes, I need you to come identify the body. And that's all talking about the physical things. But is that true identity? And I don't think that's true identity. I think that true identity is the essence of the heart. I think that true identity is the things that shine through that never have to be said, but people can see. I think that true identity is, um, sorry guys, I think that true identity is one's ability to do what Derek says and stand in the mirror and talk and not, well, yeah, and talk to yourself. It's okay to give yourself, I love the way my aunt says, positive affirmations, but also to be able to stand in the mirror and talk to yourself and be like, you know what you're feeling right now is not a good feeling. Knowing how to align yourself with who you know that you are. I also said in Black Light Records chat, we were talking about something, and I was like, I've never been one that's been able to get revenge. Like, I can't. From a child, I've just never been able to get revenge. I don't sit up and plot um, revenge, and not judging anyone that does. I'm just saying I feel guilty thinking about revenge, and so that's part of my identity. Like, it had nothing to do with um, being saved or believing in God, or it's just always been me. I've never been one to stand back and someone don't have. If I'm around and someone needs something to eat and I have a sandwich, I'm going to give you either half or my whole sandwich. It depends. Now, if I hadn't eaten that day, we can share this sandwich because both got to live. I mean, but if I can hold off to dinner time, then I'll give you my sandwich. That's just been my identity. Hi, TR. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, yeah. Yes, that's true. Your heart. I definitely think that identity goes back to the heart of the matter. Um, in the heart of it all, I love you. I cannot think of who sung that, but certain words just make me want to say, "Hey, Wayne's of Slides, how are you doing?" I still did not check my inbox. I'm horrible about that, but because I'm having to stream from my phone, because I'm out at the lake, um, allowing my friends to try to convince me to come camping this weekend for the first time in all 42 years of my life. Don't judge me. Um, yeah, I just decided to come out here and then to see what it would be like to stream out here because typically I stream on Saturday mornings, and that would also be, I didn't want to interrupt the flow of that. Um, Derek, bless your heart in the South. Motivate one says, "We are who we think we are, hosts. Our thoughts are connected to our hearts." Yes, 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 yes. I think, yes, yes. Our hearts are connected to our thoughts. Yeah, but then that goes back to the whole charge it to my head and not my heart. Um, but our heart is connected to our thoughts. Girl, I'm gonna sleep on that one. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna sleep on that one for real. Um, so yeah, that was, who am I? Not just a YouTuber, not just a mom or a wife or an advocate, but I'm somebody that loves deeply. I am somebody who believes in standing up for others. I'm somebody who believes that we all have purpose. I am somebody who has this crazy notion or idea that I can change the world, not by myself, but just by loving one person at a time and allowing that love to go out and um, consume others. Let's see. I have talked for 38 minutes. Do you guys have any comments regarding tonight's topic? I'm gonna try to really get good and grown here, y'all. Let me see something. I love you. Oh, hold on. Okay, I was trying to get fancy, y'all, but I don't think I can. Oh wait, yes I can. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh. Figure out how to comment. Post to comment. Oh shucks, Aisha figuring out this mobile stream, y'all. Look, look at that. Derek C. Williams, I refer to that as adding value. Host, if changed a heart or mind, you did. Oh, you did actually change the world. You judge. Oh, Derek. I agree. I have placed the link in if anybody would like to come up. I'm trying to see if I've missed anything. Soldier for Ja. That is TR98. So after this live, guys, we're going to actually raid TR News and Reviews. Good topic tonight. Thank you, CeeLo. Thank you, Carter Club. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is on the chat. The link is on the chat. Derek, can I ask you, TR, are you still in here? Or SF Rose? Oh, hold on. I have a guest. I have a guest. I have a guest. I have a guest. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on, Derek. I think authenticated with YouTube. Okay. Hold on. I did it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes! This is mobile StreamYard. I am cutting up. I'm cutting up, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, shout out and respect due to Iseashia. Memphis was good. What you go?
Oh, they got me down here in this Mississippi, so you know all about the bugs that I'm talking about, and I ain't real happy
Yeah,
about
well,
it. But
good luck with them stink bugs, them
ooh,
mosquitoes, them flies. Good luck.
yeah,
Bless them all.
all of them.
Yeah, I've been while Black Light Records was live, I've been working out. And when you had been live, I just was putting in stuff sporadic. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
forgive me, but I'm in the bathroom. I gotta go handle my business. Got a shower and all that there. So if you have to
Yes,
forgive me
sir.
if I'm sweating and everything. But yeah, it just real quick, and then I'm gonna step down. Um, like like I said in the chat room, I'm actually looking at myself in the mirror right now, and you
Mm-hmm.
just have to look yourself in the mirror and say, "Look, Derek, who is you? What is you? Is you a good person or not?" And that inner voice is what talks. See. People say all this old stuff on the internet about who they is, what they got, all this other stuff. But on the inside, that's
Yes,
the voice
sir.
you listen to. That's the only voice that matters.
Yes.
So like I said, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now, and I just have to say, Derek, who are you?
Yes.
And that inner voice gonna give you who you is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know yourself. You know if you are because Black Light Records was talking about people may not even know that they doing wrong. I would have to push back on him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a wrong voice inside of them, man. You know when you're doing somebody dirty. You know when you're doing somebody dirty.
Yes.
So that's really all. So the answer to your question, at least in my view, is that Derek, are you a good person? Derek, do you go out your way to try to hurt people? Derek, do you speak your truth? Derek, are you
Yes.
trying to learn? Derek, are you trying to pass on that which you learn? Stuff like
Yes.
that. And if you can answer yes to any of them questions, you good. But if you got to say, well, no, Derek, that ain't you. That's a weakness. And
Yeah.
you have to be honest enough to say, look, man, you coming up short right there. You know.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because you're on YouTube or even when you at work, people ain't gonna be saying that to your face because everybody want to go along to get along because somebody say, well, look, you ain't Derek, you ain't no good person. Right away, you're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
an attitude. They may actually be telling the truth. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody be getting more today than ever. Everybody be getting their feelings, and so ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you got a hair out of place, something like that. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They see it, but they ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing.
I
So
know.
so that's
I was gonna say
go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
one of my best friends. When I say best friends, like literally over 20 something years. She said that before she ever approached me to talk to me, she just felt like I was not approachable. She was like, I don't know, I just felt like that kind of look. She was like, but I, later when we became friends, she was like, one, I had to ask God to forgive me. She said, because I think about the 3 years, because it was 3 years before she ever just talked to me. And actually, I went to her because something had happened, and I was just trying to be there for her, because we knew each other. And she was like, I wasted 3 years thinking that you were this mean person and just never approached you. And it was like I had to, like, going back to identity, question even myself about that. And I thank God for my husband, because it was him that told me, babe, no, it's not that you're aggressive, it's your passion. And people confuse your passion for aggression. And I was
Well,
like, wow.
you know how it goes. Like I, our history. Again, I don't subscribe to nobody, and if I don't bang with, I just don't. I just went because my man said that you was all right. But before I actually connected with you, I was hearing, people saying you aggressive. I didn't never get that from you. I just got some.
Mm-hmm.
I just took it as a person. See you from the South, and see all us from the South. We just speak our mind. You ain't speaking your
Yeah,
mind.
fact.
You ain't speaking your mind to be nasty. But
No.
you cannot say you can't speak the truth in this here time. People looking at you like you trying to sneak this, you trying to be dirty, and no, it ain't
Yeah.
none of that. When I
No.
saw you, I never took that aggressive thing. But that's what like with the people in TR stream. That's how the attitude was concerning Aisha. I never saw that. I ain't see none of it, and I still don't look at you as aggressive person. You just somebody that speak your mind. But see, I'm right down the street from you, coming from Greenwood, Mississippi. That's just how
Mm-hmm.
we are. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on for a minute. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, look, let me. I'm gonna go on and drop down, and I'm gonna holler at you. I got some company. All right.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right. You take care.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, hold on, y'all. That's why I don't need to be pushing buttons. I almost ended the broadcast. Hold up. Shocker is Derek. Motivate one, LOL. CeeLo said, "What's good with you?" I love when Derek says that. Wayne's a slide. He always comes on panel. Love him though. And hello to you. Yeah, I thank God for Derek, because a lot of times if I didn't have Derek, my $25 for StreamYard would be totally wasted, because many people don't come up. Um, I don't know. Even with me getting the phone line, like, many people don't call it, so I don't even really put it up anymore. I don't have it with me tonight anyway. Um, but yeah, and she wasn't the first person, like, in that said that to me. And I was just like, what do I do to put that out, because that's not who I am. um and that's kind of where that whole never judge a book by its cover thing comes from. Like, because you don't know, you can miss out on a huge treasure by looking at someone and thinking something about them. I'm always big on giving people a chance, truthfully, no matter what my um, intuition says, because I just don't ever want to miss out on the opportunity, to love, to grow, to learn, um, from someone, based off of trying to judge a book by its cover, or based off of what somebody else says. My goal is to always make sure that I know someone for myself. SF Rose. So we're gonna do a raid, guys. Um, on TR News and Reviews. He actually goes on in about 10 minutes. And so we're going to get SF Rose to drop the link in the chat if she doesn't mind. I am going to drop, see if I can do this again. Um, I'm going to drop, that's Trez, he's the chef. That's the call and stranglement. Boy, he took on me that day. Um, Trans. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Okay, so I was able to put the StreamYard in there again. Uh-oh, y'all. Food coming off the grill. Would y'all like to see that? We got 10 minutes. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Trez, can I show your grill? Look, a chef always says, I ain't doing much. You know, I just got a little couple burgers on the grill and a little couple corn. Y'all see that grill? Y'all see that grill? Woo-wee. Look at that there. My God. Do y'all see it? Yes. Can somebody say yes? Yes. Yes. So y'all got to know I'm about to let y'all go, right? Because it's okay. So I may have to go back. Okay. I'm gonna turn around. Hopefully you guys can see. That's another. Okay, can y'all see Aisha? Hey, everyone in the room working right now in the background will join the raid. Thank you so much. Aisha, 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, it's cool. You're good. Bathroom break. It happens. Where's the slot? He always come up now. Okay. All right. Do y'all see that? Is it not beautiful? So the view is beautiful. It's just I'm afraid of snakes and it's me taking y'all a little closer. And y'all don't see how cautious I'm walking, but I'm a little scared. But yeah, can y'all see that? That is beautiful. And that's kind of just a little short. Someone's out on the canoe. But it's so peaceful and serene. Like this is totally okay. Y'all gotta be my I spy. If y'all spy a bug or something coming up, let me know. Because a gator creeping out of the water. I don't know if gators are here or not. I'm just joking. Um, but yeah. So if I had to say who am I? I'm Aisha. Nobody special. I'm walking closer with the hopes that my internet connection come back. Guess you're really not supposed to have internet when camping. Is it really called camping if you have internet? I don't know. I'm not camping tonight. I'm evaluating if I'm going to camp tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I am just someone who love people, want to see peace. Like I want to see peace, not just in my life, but peace in the world. Um, I just believe in peace. I believe in good vibes. I believe in positive vibes. I believe in loving people to the absolute fullest. I believe in helping people find the best in themselves. I believe in seeing the best in people when they don't see the best in themselves. And I will tell you that one of my weaknesses is I can see the best in everybody else. And I struggle with seeing the best in me. Um, but that's a part of life. And yeah, it happens. So I have my weaknesses. I have my insecurities. Trust is one. Just talked about that with in Blacklight Records. Sorry, just talked about that in Blacklight Records chat. How I really had to work on trust. I'm better than what I was, but trust for me is still an issue. I don't have it mastered yet. I don't know if I'll ever get it mastered. Um, I don't know. Just because of life experiences. Life experiences are what shape and mold us into who we are. And it's our insecurities and our what do you call it? It's our insecurities and our perspective, perception on life and the way things evolve that causes us to be um, miss out, truthfully, on some opportunities in life and causes us to struggle with our identity and who we are. Yes. So let's see. Technically, I have 4 minutes. Is there anything else that anyone would like to get off of their mind? All hearts and minds clear. Going back over the good comments. Who are we? I'm sorry. We are who we think we are. Our thoughts are connected to our hearts. And I do love that. I'm going to sleep on that one for real. And one's true heart revealed. I am in Vermont painting photos. I pray that your migraine gets better. I know the struggle of those. Um, and I know that they suck really bad. And Sandy Randall, I am God's child as well, for sure. Oh, Sylvia, I miss where you said I've been a computer geek, vet assistant, masseuse, business owner through it all. If I were to use a word, it would be an innovator. Wow. One word. Okay, we got 3 minutes, and there are 14 people in chat with me. So, if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? Mine would be motivator. Is there anybody else that's willing to share with me? If you could describe yourself with one word, what would it be? And mine would definitely be motivator. Um, Still didn't say a lot about me, huh? Okay, I need you to finish up over here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. As you can see, FS Rose has officially become my manager. Dre is the executive producer, but SF Rose has now become manager of my time and timekeeper, and I bless God for her. Um, and we're going to get prepared for this good raid to go over. Um, oh, excuse me. What y'all watching? The game? Y'all, I don't know how we camping and we watching games. Trez, I'm sorry, you are all in. You don't even care, do you? Yes. So we are wrapping up. Nobody said anything. Anybody? Ooh, Derek. Yes, sir. That would be you. Raw. Uncut. Motivate one says, you can't take my name. I guess I did take your name. Oh, Lady J, sincere. That's a, yeah. Okay. Raw. Lady J said, oh, wow. And I'm driving speed. This is beautiful, but once the sun goes down, I gotta go. What you said? What you said, motivate one. I'm getting on up out of here. Hey, Aisha and everyone in the room. Okay, so we got sincere and motivate. Okay, so motivate one. If I had to change my word from motivate, I'm gonna ask my husband, babe. Nice and humbling. Oh, Lady J, that's pretty cool. That's okay. It applies to both of us. Amen. Okay, so I got four. Well, my husband and two friends. So if y'all had to describe me with one word, what would it be? Trey said Isha. Oh, my husband said passionate. and my friend was about to say passionate too. Some motivated one, I think for sure if it was just all about me, I am passionate. I am I'm passionate aggressive. Trez is a mess. Keep in mind he's the one that also said Black Light Records was in an estranglement and not entanglement. But that was yeah, the estranglement. That was hilarious. Okay, guys, I thank you guys so much for spending this hour with me. SF Rose, our new manager, had baby, we're not gonna do that. He said you gotta let her go right before she passed out. That's scary. That was my husband that said that. SF Rose, let's pray. SF Rose has dropped the link to TR News and Reviews. Guys, please let's go over and raid him and put in there Iseashia raid, or better yet, put I won't say passion raid. That sounds like that sounds like a strip club passion raid. So yeah, just go in and click Iseashia raid. I'm actually headed over right now. Guys, please join me as we go over to TR News and Reviews.
Stay listening now for the two amigos.
And type in Iseashia raid. Let's see. Angela M, hi. All right, I'm over there, guys. Oh, get my camera too. Now I'm live. I'm working. That was me posing for camera. Trez, you're gonna be on my thumbnail. So you guys have a great night. Thank you so much to everybody that comes in. Host, everyone is shocked over something, the human condition for you. Wow. To God be the glory. I pray that you guys have an amazing night. I send nothing but peace, love, joy, and blessings your way. Pray for my husband and I to get home safely tonight because it does get dark down here. So probably gonna be wrapping it up in about 30 minutes anyway. He says it's a whole nother kind of dog. So I'm gonna be up out of here because me, water, and dog just don't mix. And yes, TR, go to TR and say an Iseashia raid, please. Thank you guys. I love you. Lots of love, peace, joy, blessing your way. Bye. See y'all tomorrow for Forgiveness Friday. Dum dum dum.